What's good, video pros? I'm not sure if this has, I knew I had backed everything up. I knew I had everything I needed to actually, rework this project. I would open up, my software. Again, I'm gonna use this now as an example. Reconnecting, it's pretty simple, but it can take up some time, and again, I had everything, on a hard drive, Say for instance, I'll be working off of this drive here, and I like to date this. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's a date here from 2020 to 2026. This is where I keep all my recent, projects that I worked on. Now, this is just the working drive, but I do actually back it up to a drive like this. So again, I have a backup copy here, and then I have all the footage and everything that I worked on and created on a drive like this. Now, this is wonderful, but at the time I would just send everything over to the drive. I didn't really sit here and give it folders. So this was a problem, because what would happen, it would take me a long time to load things up because the computer had to check through all these different folders. So what I did, I went out and I created, see where that's at real quick, this filing system here. That's really helped me, and I'm going to give this away for free, so just stay tuned. I'll let you know how you can get your hands on it. But as you can see, I got quite a few folders here. Let me get them in order, starting with the backup. So what I do now is I drag all my footage into this folder called backup, and then next thing I would do is create a project file in whichever software I'm using. For instance, it was Final Cut, DaVinci Resolve, CapCut, or Adobe Premiere. It's all here, and I would pick which one. If I was going to create a project, I would make sure that project was saved here. We're going to come down to the house, we're going to click on that, we're going to right click on our project, and we're going to export the actual project. Okay, we're going to find the folder that we'll like to keep it. In this case, it would be under new project, and we'll come here to project files, and since we're doing DaVinci Resolve, we'll open that up, and then we're going to save. All right, then also footage. Now here we have our main footage again, and then we have some stock footage. If we were using stock, we have memes, anything else, proxy files, transcoded footage, and our PowerBins. Again, if you haven't watched my tutorials on PowerBins, I'll leave that right here, somewhere up here. You can check that out. It tells you how to set up PowerBins, which are your friend, because on every project you'll have your logos, you'll have your music, you'll have everything you need inside of this power bin. But yes, you do need to keep this power bin on a hard drive that's, again, accessible. So I created this folder here, and that's all my footage. And then audio, same thing, my voiceovers, then special effects, music, dialogue, and it's easy to pretty much set up in any software, using these folders. And then, you had images. If I had like any project photos or graphics and logos, here it is right here waiting on me. And then we have the exports. So if I want to be exporting a demo, I'll put it in that folder. Then if I'm exporting to Facebook, finished projects, I'll put there, and then Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So everything's right here in this folder structure, and I would just give it a name. You know what I'm saying? I would say, for instance, I would take all these folders, drag it over into a project, and then I would name that project. All right, and then everything's here. Again, copy of your actual project files and whichever software you're using. It's all here. So I want to figure out how I can share it, y'all. Just stay tuned. For any reason, just email me. My email, I'll leave it in the description, and I'll be sure to send you over the actual link and folder. But if I can upload it right here and just have it where as though you can click on it and download it, that'll be what we'll be doing. But that's basically it. This has saved me some time by setting up this type of structure, and we don't have this issue here of media offline. Alrighty, so how do we set this up? All right, So again, we can create a new project, but we're not going to do that. I created what we call a template. This is a video template for DaVinci Resolve, and I'll explain to you in a sec what a template is. But if you don't know how to set one up and you'd like to, I'll leave the video at the end, and I'll also leave the video right here. Now we're gonna right click on it and we're gonna open in read only mode, and I'll show you why we're doing that. And let me explain to you what a template is. A template is, as you can see right here, I have all my folders already here waiting on me. We have the sound effects, graphics, music that I use, and then timeline, and then logo, and then voiceovers. All those folders, every time, being as though I'm using my template, is going to be here. And no need for me to right click over here or right click here and create new bins unless I need a new bin, then I can create one. Also, as you can see, my PowerBins came along with me, and this is my master folders, like for music. All the music that I like to use is here, and then we have our graphics, so on and so forth. For each and every different project, I like to leave everyone's logo right here in my actual PowerBin. So if I want to go with my drive, I have everyone's logo. No need for me to ask them to resend it to me. It's all right here. So PowerBins are your friend. I can't say that enough. PowerBins are your friend. And again, just check out the video and I'll show you how to actually set those up. Okay, so read only won't allow me to overwrite this actual template. As you can see, it's read only, so I would need to save it to the project name. So how do we do that? We're going to come up in here to files, and we're going to go down to save as, and then from here we can create, and we'll just say, we can leave it a copy. Let's just leave copy there, y'all. All right, so you see it. Okay, and just like that, you're ready to get working. Just remember, come in, you know, set up your folders, recheck, and we'll do that real quick. Let me just make sure all our folders are set. And again, to do that, we're going to come up here and we're going to come down to project settings. Yep, there we go. Yep, everything is set. I hope this helps. Remember to capture those moments and do the best for what you have. Shoot smarter, create more, and spend less. Till next video, y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace.